Okay, ladies, I promised that I wasn't going to use the hot iron, but I'm going to because I'm still not satisfied with the straightness of the ends of the hair. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to hot iron the whole hair. I'm just going to hot iron a couple of inches on down. It's just that I just want to see how long it got because I did my 4 weeks and you ladies are curious as well how long it got. I don't usually count the ½ inch. I usually measure it by where it falls on my body. So I'm gonna use the ceramic Revlon hot iron that I showed you ladies in the other video, and I'm going to start hot ironing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is first pin up the side that I'm not going to hot iron. Remember, I'm not gonna do the whole hair because the thing is I don't want to use the hot iron, but I'm gonna do it just this once, just to see the length of my hair. It is an exciting moment, and you will see once you get the hang of it, these moments will be very exciting for you because it's your real hair growing. Okay, so you saw I already straightened it out just with my fingers, and then a little bit with the comb, and then again with my fingers, and then I bund it up. And it's been a couple of hours later, and that's why it looks this straight, but it's still the ends. I want them straight. Okay, so I'm gonna use let me use my own Shima oil because this also works to protect against the heat of the hot irons and stuff like that. So let me pour some more Shima oil just on the part that I'm gonna hot iron. It works excellently with the hot irons or the blow dryers. Let me use the skin comb to straighten the ends even more. Okay. You see that? You see the shininess? That means it's there. Okay. So this hot iron, make sure that it has a heat setting. So, because there's some hot irons that only have basically two heat settings. When you turn it on, it's either hot or cool. So make sure it has something like this where you can turn it to the heat setting. Okay, you want to have it at 25, which is kind of hot, believe it or not. But I'm not gonna stay on the section too long. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna start from a little bit above my fingers. There. So make sure you're working it. Work it kind of fast. Now check this out. This is my trick. I don't hot iron all the way down until I'm completely done, so my fingers won't get, too burnt up. And then I just touch it real fast. And then I turn the hot iron around to get the bottom part of this section. Okay. There, that's 2 strokes. Take this skinny comb. Woo! And I'm definitely gonna hot iron all the way to the bottom. And if you feel like it still needs more oil, just get some more, and just stroke it through. All right. Always keep your hair protected. All right. We don't want to lose our length that we earn. Hold on. Right? And what I do, once I let it go, I start twirling the hot iron around like this. So when it's all hot iron, it comes down in a little swirly curl. And at the same time, it's already hot iron there. Okay, see? Okay, let me get close. Cool, huh? I haven't done this in a couple of years, believe it or not. Oh, how nice. Good. Now I can definitely measure it. Come on, let's finish the whole hair. Okay, so then, let me stroke it with this brush a little bit. Now let's get. Oh, look, ladies, look what I got. You ladies were asking me, can y'all wear rubber bands? What type of rubber bands can you wear? Don't wear the rubber bands that you put around regular paper. These are the rubber bands that I found. They're called ouchless. and they have a little nylon covering over it. These are different colors. There was a package all in black, there was a package all in white, package all in blue, but I got a rainbow of colors for you ladies to look at. So this I totally accept that you use, I guess, for the ends of your braids or whatever it is that you want, whatever style you want to hold on. Get these type of hair rubber bands. Alright, these bring about 50. Alright, so they had a little nylon covering which is non-damaging to our fragile unprotected hair. Alright, good. Alright, Shima oil, also for protection against the heat, ladies. Which means at the same time, once you finish hot ironing it, even though I don't recommend it, but just in case you're still doing it, you don't have to put so much oil at the end. So your oils can last longer. There. Now just hold it where you want to start ironing it, okay? Alright. And make sure you touch it. Okay. Alright, remember, don't hot iron all the way to the bottom. That's my little trick, Shima's little trick there, so that you don't burn your fingers until you're completely done. Twirl the hot iron like this to the other side so we can get the bottom part. I went too high up, I know, but it's not the whole, it's not the entire section. Okay, let me stop there. Make sure that let me skip to the skinny comb. So each individual strand could be ironed out. Sometimes your fingers get slippery because of the oil, and it could slip through the handle. Now we start twirling. Okay, and as it's twirling, it's straightening it. Okay. Okay. Now depends also on the thickness of your hair, how long you have to leave the hot iron in. That also depends. If your hair's fine, just a couple of seconds, less than 5 or 6 seconds will do me. About twice that, because of the length and the thickness of the hair. Alright, so we finished this part here. Okay, see how nice and straight? Alright, and shiny with the oil and stuff. It's all protected, nothing broke off. Incredible. Yeah. Okay, so we pin this one up too. Sometimes I work from the back on forward. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me work from the back on forward. Alright, this part and then this part. 2 more sections. And we're done. You see? That's why I'm hot ironing, because it's still it dried out just like this naturally with the air. So, and also I could, it will straighten out during the days, but I want to show you right now how long my hair is. And let me point out, the relaxer has already started to grow out some, so in a way it shrinks up the perm hair, so you still won't really get to see entirely how long it is unless I stretch it with my hand. Maybe that's what I'll do. So I'm doing the best I can here so you can see the length of 4 weeks of protective styling. Right here. Maybe I should turn around this way, huh? Right? So y'all can, I always want to make sure y'all can see exactly what I'm doing, because I know a lot of you are newbies still, unless y'all been with me for the whole year already. But a lot of y'all are still new subscribers and really want y'all to see what's happening here, so y'all can get it right and make it. Sometimes I can let it go from the tip because I already know what I'm doing. Don't want to sound repetitious, but I don't want you doing this, okay? And the only reason I'm doing this is to see my length. A lot of you natural ladies also straighten out your hair once every 6 months or however long that you decide when you want to see the length of your hair, and then you straighten it out using heat implements. That's all I'm doing here, just trying to see the length of the hair. Okay, I want you to use the rollers, and I want you to use wraps. I want you to air dry your hair. Don't use hot irons or blow dryers or hair dryers. Just try not to, please. Okay.